This is going to be a rant, but I want to talk about this particular subject. But first things first, I do this for me, for venting purposes, and if you don't like it, please get the fuck off my channel. I'm not looking for any praise, no accolades. Now back to the subject at hand. I want to talk about the illegal immigrants. I want to talk to you about the illegal immigrants. Um, Candace Owens said it best. Illegal is the new black. I say it again. Illegal immigrants are the new black. Now think about this. Whoever's listening right now, to all of you illegals out there, man, y'all don't want to be the new blacks because think about it. Black people have always been at the bottom of the totem pole. So if you illegals become the new blacks, eventually you're going to get your wake up call. Listen, right now everything is all good. You know what I'm saying? You're getting welfare benefits, Section 8 and all that stuff, and even certain jobs. Everything is looking all good. But I guarantee you, eventually the good ride is going to end. Because right now everything's looking all good. But in the future, all that good stuff that you had in the past is going to end. And eventually you're going to get your wake up call. So if illegals are the new black, you're going to, in the future, in the far, far future, you're going to get your wake-up call. And your wake-up call is going to be very devastating for you and your peoples. Best believe that. Because like I said before, if illegals are the new blacks, and blacks have always been at the bottom of the totem pole, you don't want to be at that position. Best believe that. Even though you have a culture, even though you have a nationality, America itself is going to reestablish their firmament by letting you know that you're not going to be on the same level as them. You know what I'm saying? You're not pure whites. You're not a pure Caucasian. And they're going to let you know, too. They're going to let you know that you still don't belong. Even though you may be striving and all that stuff, doing good, it's establishing a strong community and all that stuff, eventually they're going to let you know that you can never be them. You will never be them. And it's okay. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? As long as y'all can understand that concept, man, then everything should be all right. But if you're trying to compete with them and be just like them, they're going to let you know verbatim that you can never be them, and they would do almost any means necessary to cut you and your peoples down. So my advice to the illegals, man, my advice to the illegal immigrants, y'all may have to rethink y'all positions of being the new blacks, because that's how the government is viewing y'all right now. They are viewing y'all as the new blacks, and that's not good. They're not talking about blacks as far as a color. They're talking about your economic and social standpoint. You get what I'm saying? Your economic standpoint and your social standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Your citizen standpoint. You don't want to be at that level. You don't want to be at that level. And something else I want to say about the illegal immigrants. But also to blacks out there, man. To black Americans, in America, what's going on right now as far as the immigrants getting all the benefits, the government is basically telling y'all, your time is up. Niggas, your time is up. So basically, we're on our own. Our time is up. We're on our own. And they basically want to kill us off. They basically want us to die us all out. You know what I'm saying? They want us to die out because our usefulness is over with. Whatever we done in the past and all this, they don't give a fuck about that. Our usefulness is done. So they discarded us. So now they're using the illegal immigrants, they're using the illegal immigrants now for their own agenda. But going back to black folks, man, our time is done. Our time is done. The whole history of black history and all that shit is going to be erased. You know what I'm saying? All that black history and all that stuff, all that shit is going to be erased. Our contributions means nothing no more, man. Basically, our peoples died for nothing. I'm gonna be real with you, man. Our ancestors died for nothing. You know what I'm saying? All black people's contributions that they made and all that stuff, they will never be recognized no more. Our time is done. They're already trying to they're already trying to institute other cultures' histories, but when it comes to Black history, no more. They trying to eliminate that. So once they eliminate all Black history from all curriculums, you might as well forget it, man. Black folks died for nothing, man. All of the things that Black people have done and did, all the major contributions that they did in America, it's going to be lost in translation. It's going to be lost throughout history. It's going to be null and void. And I'm gonna be real with you, man. When it comes to future America right now, I think that everybody's going to give. I think that everybody's going to be mixed. There's not going to be like a true Black race or a true white race or a true Mexican race and all this stuff, because I realize a lot of people are going to be mixed up. There's going to be mixed. There's going to be a lot of mixed breed people out here. There's going to be a lot of mixed blood people. You're going to have Black and Japanese or Black and Chinese. You may have Mexican and Chinese. You may have, of course, you got Black and white. So you may have Black and Puerto Rican or some shit like that. A lot of citizens in the future are going to be mixed blooded. So there's not going to be a pure white race or pure Black race or a pure Latino race or pure Mexican race. No, a lot of people are going to be mixed in the future, man. Best believe that. But once you really think about it, though, man, like in the past, like America's history, America has always been a melting pot. You know, a melting pot of mixed people, a melting pot of different races of people who made contributions in this land. But at the same time, they don't get, they don't get the recognition that they deserve, especially Black folks, man, especially Black people. And it's so sad, but it is what it is, man. It is what the fuck it is. They you know what I'm saying, the elites already erased most of Black history in Europe, because I found out that Blacks actually did rule Europe. You know what I'm saying? Before 1492, before the great fall of Blacks ruling Europe, there's a lot of rich history when it comes to Europe. Kind of found out a lot of Black people, Black noblemen, used to rule Europe. But once the fall of 1492, the complete fall, that's when the Caucasian race took over Europe. You know, they finally took over Europe. But the fall been happening since I think 1188 or 1192. But 1492 was the nail in the coffin. But the downfall actually started around 1192. But the nail of the coffin actually happened in 1492. But I digress on that, man. But overall though, man, you know, when it comes to the illegal immigrants out here, man, just be mindful of what the government is doing, because they're using you for their agenda. They really are, man. They really are. Do not be a fool. Do not, you know what I'm saying? Don't let these people use you. Don't let the government use you, man. Because right now they're playing you. They're using you right now. They giving you sweet trinkets. They're giving you this, that, and the third, which is all good and all. But eventually, they're going to give you a wake-up call by letting you know where you stand as a people. And for the most part, you can never be like them. Like that old, what's that Kendrick Lamar song? They not like us. They not like us. Well, white people are going to do this. White people, Caucasian people, they're going to do the same thing to you. You can never be like them. So eventually you're going to get a wake-up call. Just be aware of what they're doing to you. Just be aware, man. Don't be no motherfucking fool for their agenda. But but that's all I got to say about that, man. That's all I got to say. But I know a lot of people, if they listen to this, man, I know they're not going to listen, but it is what it is. This is my opinion. Excuse me. These are my 2 cents. People want to say, oh, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, which is okay. They have every right to say so. But you also have every right to put in the work and do the research for yourself. like I have. Like I have, man. You know, say connect the dots, put the pieces together, be aware, and just know and see the truth for yourself. And that's all I got to say about that, man. That's all I got to say. So, yeah, man. So I thank you so much and have a good day.